Welcome back to ARC Tutorials. This is JavaScript top 40 one-liners that every developer must know irrespective of whichever language you're working on. Today's use case that I'm showing you is a common use case that often developers will find themselves working with. You will be given an array of strings, but those are numbers. So you need to extract and convert it into an actual number array. Okay, let me show you an example. Let's get started. This is part 28 of the series. If you haven't checked out the first awesome 27 episodes, make sure that you go through them in order to learn this killer web one-liners. Alright, so part 28 today. .html, type html, head, body, and then finally script tag. Alright, so the requirement that we will get is that we'll have a array which are numbers but represented as strings. Okay, so like this. So see, this is an array of numbers but they are in strings, right? So now if you do a console log, you would see the same. Alright, and this is one of the most common use cases, right? So now when you expand, these are all strings. See, though they are numbers, but they are still strings, right? So our ask is that we should be able to convert it into a simple numbered array. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to throw in a function, okay, which will just convert each value into a number. So I'm going to say converted array equal to, I'm going to say I'll pass an array and we'll write a simple thing. So we are going to say array dot map, and here we will just write the type as number. Okay, so what this will do is it will typecast each value that comes in this array and convert it into a type of number. Okay, that's all we have to do, nothing else. So let's do a console log and converted array. So now we have to call this, so we're going to pass the value and pass string array. Okay, that's all we'll do, and now let's go back and check the output. Now when you refresh, it says array is not defined. Okay, because it's AARR. Okay, so now you see the difference. The first one is a array of numbers with strings. The second one is actually the output that we desire, which is the strings of numbers is now converted into actual array of numbers, right? There is a difference between both. These are strings, this is numbers. Okay, so what did we do? We just made use of array.map and told that each value should be typecast to a number. So when the one comes as a string, it will be converted typecast into number and it will be given back into the array. So when we print it, it's just the return is basically the same array because we are doing map. So it will give us the numbered array instead of the string array, right? Pretty cool hack, and like I said, this is one of the most common use cases, especially when you're working with APIs and such stuff like that. You would run into these issues. I hope you find it helpful. I hope you find it useful and you're enjoying this series. Join me in the next part where I'll bring you more such cool one-liners. We are trying to learn 40 top one-liners. I am at 28 right now. Still another 12 more to go. Thank you so much for joining. I'll see you in the next episode.